Hey, it's Big Game James McCarty, the sports director at Flag Family Media, and we're here now with the DGF football head coach, Tony Soderberg. Coach, you're a couple days away from that Friday night lights being here against Barnesville, a season opener. How are you feeling as a coach heading into week number one?
Well, I'm feeling really confident with our team and where we're at. We're pretty healthy. That's number one. We got a couple days of practice left, but I think we're going to be ready to roll on Friday.
And when you look at this team coming in this season, you've had an opportunity to have a scrimmage, to be able to see how that team's going to react to it with some of the new leaders coming in. What did you learn about your team in a scrimmage? Of course, it's a little bit different than a game. You're never going to know until that first kickoff under a Friday night light. But what did you figure out in that scrimmage with your team?
Well, I thought as a team we'd perform pretty well. Our quarterbacks threw the ball well. We got 4 different running backs that really can carry the ball, and, they're going to be tough one-on-one tackles. And then offensive line, we're a little young there, but like what we saw, especially what we saw each week going up to the scrimmage and where we're at.
In high school football is that crazy beast where guys graduate and you just have a new crew comes in, whether it's Leach at quarterback, you had a good running back stable, your line. A lot of guys ended up graduating last season. So what do you think that some of those younger players have done well this offseason to help kind of become leaders now in their own regard to try and get back to a state tournament?
Well, I'd say it starts with our seniors, and they held each other accountable and held the juniors and sophomores accountable. And, we did a lot of lifting this summer. And in the spring also, and even through the winter. So, the kids are doing all the right things to put them in the position to have a good, successful season.
How fitting is it for you being able to open up a season against a school like Barnesville? It's going to be on the road, but it's small-town football, smash-mouth football. You guys went to a state championship game last year. They went to a state championship game in 2 different classes. But you know what? These are 2 really good football teams with some new pieces, but some returners. And I think you're just going to figure out a lot about Minnesota football in week 1.
Yeah, there's going to be quite a few eyes on this game. I think it's going to be well attended. If you're a fan of the forward pass, I'd probably go look someplace else. But it's going to be a hard physical football game. I think it could be one of the best regular season games in the area this year. Easy.
As a coach and as a staff, I know you guys have worked a lot on off-season programs, being able to get these young men ready to go. What would you say as a staff that you guys are most confident in about your team heading into week 1, and then maybe the biggest room of improvement that you've seen to this point throughout a couple weeks of practice and camp?
Well, I think we got confidence in the kids. I'd say our running backs are really good, and our quarterback is really, Caleb Johnson has stepped up. And even behind him, there's a Brendan Jonk who, like if something were to happen, we feel pretty comfortable. So, I would say our depth is kind of something we haven't had recently. So it's nice to see that we got kids all over the place. As for improvement, it's kind of the unknowns about tackling, but going through the scrimmage, I thought we tackled really well. So that's good to see.
In your eyes, what would be the key to a successful game under the lights on Friday night against Barnesville?
Like always, it's going to be the team that has the least amount of turnovers, tackles well, and hits a couple big plays that's probably going to win.
Awesome. Well, Coach, we appreciate a couple minutes of your time today. Good luck this week. Good luck moving forward. Looking forward to seeing the Rebels have another successful season.
Thank you, sir.
I'm Big Game James McCarty, the sports director at Flag Family Media. Have a great rest of your day.